The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. Yahweh said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, this month is to be your beginnings of months. It will be your first month of the year. I'd like to give all praises and glory to Almighty Yahweh Yahweh Shai. I would like to give all praises and glory to Almighty Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz on the set once again. Now, this is a solemn and sacred time of the year. It's the Lord's Passover, okay? This is the most sacred time of the year, okay? So if you have the ability to keep the Passover, do so. This is the most sacred time that we have in Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay. And this is the time where Yahweh Shai, back in the ancient world, destroyed Egypt. Okay. And he's going to destroy this modern Egypt as well. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 3. Tell the whole community of Israel on the 10th day of this month they may eat. Each must take a lamb for themselves according to their families, a ram for each household. If any household be too small for the lamb, the man and his next door neighbor are to take a lamb according to the number of people. You will make your count for the lamb according to the how much each one can eat. Your lamb must be perfect, a male 1 year old. You may take it from your sheep, from your goats. You must care for it until the 14th day of this month. And then the whole community of Israel will kill it around sundown. They will take some of the blood and put it on the two side posts of and top of their door frames of the houses where they will eat it. They will eat the meat the same night. They will eat it roasted over the fire with bread made without yeast and bitter herbs. Do not eat it raw or boiled in water, but roast it over the fire, and its heads is and entails. You must leave nothing until morning, but you must burn it with fire, whatever remains, and up until the morning. This is how you're supposed to eat. This is our Salakia. This is how you are to eat it. Dress to travel with your sandals on your feet and your staff in your hand, for you are to eat it in haste. It is Yahweh's Passover. So, once again, this is Yahweh's solemn night of the Passover. Okay, so it's the most sacred night of the year, once again, okay? So if you're able to keep the Passover, keep it to the best of your ability. I know we're not under the law right now, but you can rehearse the righteous acts. Verse 12, I will pass through the land of Egypt in the same night, and I will attack the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both of humans and animals, and all the gods of Egypt. I will execute judgment. I am Yahweh. The blood will be a sign for you in the houses where you are, so that when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and this plague will not fall on you to destroy you when I attack the land of Egypt. So that's what this is about, okay? When Yahweh attacks the land of Egypt, Yahweh is going to pass over us, okay? And we're not able to keep it 100%, okay? Put the blood on our doorposts. We're not able to do that, okay? So you do it to the best that you're able to do it. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 16. On the first day, there will be an holy confiscation, and on the seventh day, there will be a holy compensation for you. You must do no work of any kind. You must do not work of any kind on them, only that every person will eat. That alone may be prepared for you. So once again, the book of Numbers, turn to the book of Numbers. The book of Numbers, chapter 9, verse 1. Yahweh spoke to Moses in the desert of Sinai in the first month of the second year, each after they have come out of the land of Egypt. The Israelites are to observe the Passover at its anointed time. In the 14th day of the month at twilight, you are to observe it, and at its anointed time, you must keep it according with all the statutes and with all the customs. So Moses instructed the Israelites to observe the Passover, and they observed the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at twilight in the desert of Sinai, in accordance with all that Yahweh had commanded Moses, so the Israelites did. It happened that some men were ceremonially defiled by the dead body of a man, could not keep the Passover on that day. So they came before Moses and before Aaron on the day, and those men said to Moses, "We are ceremonially defiled by the dead body of a man, while we kept back from offering Yahweh's offerings at its appointed time among the Israelites." So Moses said to them, "Remain here, and I will hear what Yahweh have commanded concerning you." Yahweh spoke to Moses, "Tell the Israelites, if any man of you are of your prosperity becomes ceremonially defiled by touching a dead body or on a journey away when they observe the Passover to Yahweh, they may observe it on the 14th day of the second month at twilight. They are to eat it with bread made without yeast and with bitter herbs. They must not leave any until morning, nor break any of the bones. They must observe it in accordance with the statutes of the Passover. But the man who is ceremonially clean was not on a journey and failed to keep the Passover, that person must be cut off from his people, okay? So we see some serious penalties are involved in not keeping the Passover. Deuteronomy 16. Deuteronomy 16, verse 1. Observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover to Yahweh your power. In that month ye must be, that month he brought you out of Egypt by night. You must sacrifice the Passover's animals from the flock of or the herb. Yahweh your power in the place where he chooses to locate his name. You must not eat any yeast with it. For 7 days you must eat it with bread made without yeast as a symbol of affliction. For you came out of Egypt hurriedly. You must do it so that you will remember for the rest of your lives the day you came out of the land of Egypt. There must not be a scrap of yeast within your house lands. For 7 days you must eat any of the meat you sacrifice on the 18th unto the evening of the first day that remain until the next morning. You may not sacrifice the Passover in just of your villages that Yahweh, your power, is giving you, but you must sacrifice it in the evening in the place whether he choose to locate his name at sunset, the time that you came out of Egypt. You must cook it and eat it in the place Yahweh, your power, has chosen you. You may return the next morning to eat the 10th, return the next morning to eat the 10th. You must eat bread made without yeast for 6 days. The seventh day you are to hold a solemn assembly for Yahweh your power. You must not do any work on that day. I like to give all praises and glory and honor to Almighty Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Hopefully you will edify. Shalom.